The 9 Supreme Court justices spent the day hearing from the lawyers of the 4 parties, the petitioner Robert Kyagulanyi Sentamu, who sought to amend his petition filed last week, and while the 3 respondents, Yoweri Museveni, Electoral Commission, and the Attorney General raised objections.
Application number 1 of 2021, arising out of...
Besides the fresh evidence to back the initial 26 grounds, Kyagulanyi had a new ground on which he asked the Supreme Court to cancel Yoweri Museveni's victory.
By virtue of being the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the UPDF, he has the responsibility of providing security, and the Constitution bars anybody who has a function in connection with the elections from standing as president.
Kyagulanyi's lawyers argued that security agencies confined his client to his home for a bigger part of the 15 days permitted by law to file a presidential election petition. But the justices questioned Kyagulanyi's lead counsel whether the confinement prevented Kyagulanyi from knowing whether Museveni did not qualify as a presidential candidate.
When did the petitioner realize? He realized after release from...
Now, the intended amendment clarifies this and says, by the way, this gentleman, the first respondent, did not even qualify by virtue of this.
Mr. Rupenda, isn't it true that this amended petition is actually a response to the respondents' answer to your petition? Because it appears they pointed out some loopholes and weaknesses in your petition, and now this is an attempt to strengthen your case.
My Lord, thank you. I have actually asked for the documents themselves to look at the chronology.
After the lawyers presented their arguments, the justices retired to conference, and when they returned, the court presented the ruling, which went against Kyagulanyi.
Court finds that the issue of qualification of the first respondent raised in the proposed amended petition is a new matter, which comes outside the limitation period for filing a presidential election petition. Therefore, it is allowed.
The Ugandans are not interested in the legal jargons and all that, but they are looking at the substance. So Ugandans are asking themselves that if really President Yoweri Museveni won freely and the election was free and fair, why then would the justices of the Supreme Court disallow this new evidence to come on table?
We are yet to receive the reasons or the reasoning for the justices for us to make meaningful commentary on it. Yes, it was scaring on Museveni's part, as you must have seen the strenuous arguments against it, as if something was there to be hidden. But that is understandable, because it was a killer weapon.
So what next? The court will convene here on Thursday with the 3 parties to agree on how hearing goes. For instance, how long and how much time will be given to each party. And then after that, the Supreme Court will announce when the actual hearing begins. Edward Mhumza, NTV.